What's going on, everyone? This is Retro Reps, and I wanted to do another review for you for a new shoe I just received. This was on my list for a long time in terms of shoes that I wanted. It is the Trophy Room Jordan 1 High, and I got this one from Now Fashion on Instagram, and I just want to do a quick review for you. Pretty excited because I just got this one, and so here we go. This is a very good, I think, version of the shoe. I don't have a real one in hand, but let me just get rid of the shoelaces for a second. I don't have a real one in hand to be able to compare it to, but I do have a pair of Chicago's. And in general, I just wanted to give everyone a view of this shoe. This video is for informational purposes only. So, of course, if you want to go out and buy the retail pair, which I think is about $1,200, I think that that's great. I just wasn't sure how this shoe was in hand. And I would have to tell you that in hand, I think it's such a beautiful shoe that I would consider at some point, based on sort of how this shoe holds up, of potentially purchasing that shoe. So let's just quickly go over the basics of the shoe. It comes with a couple of shoe trees, so let's get rid of those. And of course we have the extra laces. It comes with the black lace, and then you have a red, and you have the blue laces, which I'm going to go with the blue laces, and then you have the white. As you can see, you have your Nike AirTag red. I think they did a very good job of that. And then I'm going to pull this close to the camera. You can sort of see it is a frosted coating on the outside of the leather. And so it's got a little bit of a glimmer because he was frozen out apparently from that first All-Star game. That's the story behind it. And so this is a very beautiful sneaker. On the inside, I'm going to do it on this camera, my side camera. It says rumor has it. And so, that is a pretty cool, interesting little piece of history. Let's take a look at the insole, which is just your basic insole. It says Air Jordan, as you can see, and it's basically just your basic Jordan 1 High. I'm a huge fan of this particular colorway, the Chicago colorway, and the Jordan 1 is a classic, so I think it's a great shoe. Let's take it to sole. That is actually one of the coolest parts of the shoe. So it's got the all-star stars underneath there. It's sort of a translucent sole. And then, it's your basic Jordan 1. This one is it's pretty firm. And so, I would rate the quality pretty high. I mean, in terms of the leather quality, I think it's just your standard one. Jordan High, it's not obviously fantastic like some type of high-end, Gucci loafer, but it's your basic Jordan 1 leather, pretty sort of supple, and I think it's going to break in pretty nicely. I'm going to grab, so obviously I don't have a real one of these, but what I do have is a real Lost and Found Chicago. So I just wanted to compare sort of the shape of the shoes and the quality of the shoes. Now this is real, this is retail. I paid about, $350, $400 at the time on StockX for this. And Jordan 1 quality is hit or miss. On this one, you could see I have already a lace coming out, so it's not the highest quality. Sometimes you spend all that money on your Jordan 1 sneakers, and then they start to break down. I mean, I haven't even worn this one a ton. As you can see, the bottom of the sole is still relatively brand new. But But you know, you wear your shoes and you're going to get damaged and things are going to happen. But I did want to provide this as a, you know, as a little sort of comparison of the shoes. As you can see, they're a little bit different in size. You know, of course, this one I have worn a significant amount. This one isn't even laced up, so it's going to be a little bit wider. But they basically look to appear to have about the same sort of silhouette from behind and the same structure. As you can see, you know, they both sort of have imperfections in terms of the stitches lining up. But in general, I mean, it's I don't know, when I feel the quality of this one, of the actual retail versus this, I don't notice any type of difference. And so again, I'm not saying what to do with your money, but I will tell you that this is a really cool shoe. I've seen them on foot, not up close until now. And so again, I think it's a great shoe. I'll put the other one back out here to see again. Let's see on the inside. This one also has a rumor has it. So both shoes have it. And again, this even comes with 3 extra laces, which is great. You can decide for yourself which set of laces that you want to go for. I decided to go with, or I'm going to go with the blue ones because I think the blue ones are going to look the best. And again, you know, this is just a quick sort of video to show you. I got this from Now Fashion. I would say that the service was excellent. You know, less than a week from the time I confirmed the order until the time that it arrived. And I just got it, just looked at it earlier today. And I want to get this review out pretty quickly for everyone. And so I'll give another sort of tour of the shoe, a little close up. We'll do a close up from all the angles. You can see the toe box. Leather looks pretty good. It's got a little bit of a sort of pebbled look to it. On the side panels, on the inside, as you can see, it's got sort of a, you know, a pebbled look as well. That's pretty supple. Stitch lines are all really pretty good. I will tell you, on foot, no one in the world is going to be able to tell any type of difference of whether this is legit or not, unless it's some type of sneaker authenticator. So again, I'm pretty impressed with the quality of this. You know, I did a lot of research when I went to buy this in terms of looking at pictures and images and seeing how they looked. And, you know, when I got this in hand, I was very impressed with the quality, very excited to actually lace it up and put it on. And I'll probably be wearing it around tomorrow. So again, this was a review of the, let me just give you a close up of the logo. This is the, you can see it's iced over. This is the Air Jordan 1 High trophy room. Came out a couple years ago. You could see the signature of Michael Jordan on the heels. So it's got all of the things that, you know, the retail pair comes with. And again, on foot, I don't think anyone is going to ever notice a difference. So, you know, again, I'm not saying to go out and buy these, but what I am saying is that there are options out there. You can, again, check on many websites. I happen to follow Now Fashion on Instagram, and excellent service again. And as you can see, I think the shoe is outstanding. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what your experience is. I believe that this is the PK God version, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if you know of any better versions out there. But I think that this is pretty flawless from a, you know, on foot. No one, I think, is going to be able to tell that this is nothing but an original sneaker. So I'm just giving you one last little 360. And I will catch you guys at the next review.